The first cello bravo excerpt is from Holst's Jupiter from the Planets, arranged by Deborah Baker Monday. So I'd recommend going on YouTube and giving that a listen to. This one is in G major, so we have F sharps. So we have our third finger on the D string, but we make sure we use our second finger on the A string because we have that C natural. There's lots of slurs in this one, so we need to make sure we get our bowing right, and it starts on an up bow. The fingerings that are written in there are good ones, so I would do those. There is one shift. You shift to a position and back and measure 39. We have measure 40. We shift from second finger on C to second position where our second finger goes on D. So in context, it sounds like this. Great way to practice the shift is two to D, and then check with your open D to make sure you're in tune. If it sounds weird like this, just move it until you're in the right spot. So you can practice getting right to where you need to be. Okay, so there's that shift. Pay attention to the fact that the excerpt starts up bow, and then there's an up bow pickup to measure 43. This starts forte, so it's loud, and this is a gorgeous cello melody where everything is so smooth, so connected. If you can do vibrato, do it on some of the longer notes to make it pretty. And there is a small drop to mezzo forte, measure 44, with a crescendo into measure 47, so make sure you make a difference on those dynamics. In measure 49, you go from a high C to a low C on the G string. So make sure that you're using your elbows to get over so that you stay in tune, like an airplane. Okay, I'm gonna play it once in slow motion, and then I'll play it once at the tempo. So here it is, nice and slow, starting up bow. Make sure you don't hold that last note too long. It's just a quarter note. I probably could have done a better job with the dynamics in that one, so make sure you make a really big difference. Okay, let me check what 80 is, so I can get a good tempo for you. Okay, here is quarter note equals 80 for this excerpt. Note that this is excerpts in 3/4, so there's 3 quarter notes in each measure, so you count 1, 2, 3 while you're counting this. Okay, excerpt 2 is from the Gavotte from the Holberg Suite by Grieg, arranged by Bailey, so I would definitely look this one up as well. This one is in G major, also. So you have third finger on the D string for those F sharps and second finger on the A string for that C natural, okay? There's a lot of dynamics in this one. There's forte for a little bit and then piano, and then there's a decrescendo to pianissimo, okay? So you start loud. Make sure you start loud enough that you have room to quiet down as you're going through. This is in 4/4, and you're gonna have to count. There's these dotted quarter notes at the beginning. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, rest. 3 and 4 and 1. So make sure you don't change tempo when you get to that pizzicato, okay? And that you count those eighth notes at the beginning really snappy. There is a lift between measure 6 and 7. Lift. So you get back to that down bow. There's another lift between measures 9 and 10. Lift. Okay? For the pizzicato part at the end, it's going to be quick. Flip. I usually just flip my bow to curl it into my hand, and then you can use your pointer finger or your middle finger to pluck, whichever one makes more sense for you. Okay? Here it is in slow motion. I'm going to go 1, 2, ready, go. On the pizzicato, you want to use the thickest part of your finger so you have the best, most round sound possible. In addition, make sure that you never get so quiet during the audition that you don't still have a good sound on your instrument. So even though it says pianissimo, you're playing by yourself. So this isn't quite as pianissimo as you are normally in orchestra, okay? So make sure that you never lose the good tone of your instrument, even when you get quiet. Okay, I'm gonna check what 132 is on my metronome over here so that I can show you at full tempo. Okay, oops. All right, that's 32. So here it goes at full tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. At the beginning, when you're doing, you're gonna have to jump with your bow a little bit. Down, pick up, down, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum-bum. So my bow goes in the air so I can get back to the frog. Okay, that way I'm not going like this. Okay, we don't want that. So do a little pickup so you can get back to the frog.